among us and we give a little attention, we can very easily correct in our personality, our attitudes. So today I remembered a very one incident in my own life. I was posted in a headquarter there where the boss was a general, and there are far too many staff officers, and I was one of them. And one fine day, the general calls me and tell me he tasked me to guide and coach one of his staff officer, my colleague basically. And that colleague, that officer, that person was talented but stubborn and was highly opinionated about everything. For anything he was asked to do, or whenever he talked to him for anything, his reaction used to be simply, no, sir, but, sir, however, I don't think so, or simply no, very sternly. Now, these three words, no, but, and however, starting any conversation or anything, prefixing these words is simply a negative and a bad habit. It just washes away all your good qualities. What I did, I called my friend and I told him, and I spoke to him in detail and told him that I letting him know that the boss was very happy with his performance and he was very appreciative. And he suggested to me today that I must make sure that hereinafter, whenever you say no, but, or however, you will be fined for 50 rupees. Lo and behold, while in a conversation within 2 hours, he was down with amount almost $1,000. And ultimately he replied on these words, thank you, my friend. Today I'm going to share the effect or the bad habit starting with no, but, or however. Whenever you start a sentence, my friend, with no, but, or however, or any other variation thereof, no matter how friendly your tone, or how many more mollifying phrases you uses throw in, is to acknowledging in the other people's feeling. The message to the other person is simple, that you are wrong. It's not like this. I have a different opinion. It's bluntly and unequivocally saying that what you are telling or doing, what you are saying is wrong, and what I am saying is right. Perhaps you are misinformed. My friend, nothing productive can happen by these words. The general response from the other person, unless he's a saint or something, who will turn the other cheek also, is to dispute with your personal view, opinion, position, and if not fight back, leave the place. The conversation dissolves into a pointless war. You are no longer communicating. You are simply both are trying to win over each other, and that is the most negative thing. There aren't too many cheap, superfire, single, guaranteed 100% accurate peeks into our competitive makeup of our colleagues and friends. But the following certain drills, I feel it fits the bill simply and instantly. For 1 week, monitor your conversation and the use of words no, but, and however. Keep a scoreboard, or have a friend of you. If you can't monitor yourself, have a very sincere friend who's with you to notice this. and then think it over. The effect, the consequences of these words you have used, these three words in your dealings, interpersonal dealings in life. At the very least, my friend, you will be shocked at how commonly we use these words unaware, totally unaware. If you drill a little deeper, a pattern will emerge. You will see that how people inflict these words on others to gain or consolidate power. You also have a low intensity, intensely people resent it, consciously or not, and how it settles there, or how the next opens up for the further discussion. They won't. I have monitored many of my friends, colleagues, and subordinates for the use of word no, but, and however. It is something like the same with the orchestra conducts. It learns musician playing properly, or he's just playing flat. Without even thinking, I keep count of these usages. It is important indicators that I do it like an autopilot. If the numbers up in increases in our meeting, then I don't think I'm doing a right work. I'm not careful or at all. And this kind of relationships with your friends and acquaintances or clients or customer is never aware of it. They just don't know. That's the moment a serious talk is required in your changing behavior begins. If this is your interpersonal challenge, you can do this for yourself. It is easily as I do it with my friends, or I do it on myself. Stop trying to defend your positions and start monitoring how many times you begin your remarks with no, but, or however. I have been giving us very serious attention to these moments when I use these words in sentences and offend people. The whole purpose of the conversation is defeated. Therefore, it's very important, my dear friend, that we must replace these words by nicer words like thank you or something. As in the almost any one of the exercise or of stop annoying behavior, in addition, is to the self-monitoring. You see, it is easy to monetize the solution. What I did with that staff officer, penalized for every time he spoke or it came out inadvertently or unaware. You also do what I did with my colleague as a friend or colleague, to change you, to charge you, I'd say, money every time you say no, but, or however. Once you appreciate how guilty you have been, maybe then you will be able to change your winning ways, ironically intended. That said, it's still a challenge. A few years ago, I was taking a class in a university. One of the students in my class, he mocked me when I mentioned this problem we have with us with no, but, or however. He thought he was easy not to use the words at all. He was so sure of himself that he offered that, sir, you charge me 100 rupees by 50 for each time if I use these words in my conversation. That is fine. And after a few minutes of conversation of here and there, I started talking to him. I made a point of sitting with him during the lunch break. I asked him where he was which country he visited last holidays. And he instantly replied, Singapore. Singapore? I said, oh, that's a great city. Yeah, immediately, instant reply. He said, it's great city, but he caught himself and reached into his pocket for cash, saying, Sir, I just lost 100 rupees. Didn't I? My friend, we don't realize that's how pervasive the urge to be right can be. No, but, and however. It creeps into our conversation even when the discussion is so trivial and inconsequential. It's so naturally we speak this word, the urge to prove that I am better than you, I know more than you, my view is better than yours. Even when we should be hyper aware of our words choice, even when it costs us some fine. My friend, be careful and monitor yourself. You will see that these are the negative words and should not be used just because it offends the people. Bring change in yourself. Thank you very much.